In the business world, size is everything. Hey everybody, this is Ray Stendel, publisher of Customer Engagement Magazine, the author of the Customer Engagement Manifesto, and a variety of various reports. So happy to have you with us. In this video, I want to talk to you about transaction size, because transaction size is so important to your profitability, and it's important that we think about how can we be able to increase transaction size at the same time be in integrity with our customers. So to help cement this idea, let's think about some common examples. How about the expression, do you want fries with that? Where did you hear that? Well, hopefully you didn't hear it recently because the food's not really that good. Sorry to say. However, McDonald's is the one that uses that expression, right? So, do you want fries with that is a way in which McDonald's is increasing transaction size. Or would you like large or medium fries? Again, similar kind of example. Do you want to supersize that? Get the value meal. See, these are all examples of increasing the transaction size. And what I want you to think about now is before and after the main offer. So you have the main offer of what it is that you sell. Before the main offer, is there a way in which you can add a bonus on top? For example, the deluxe version of the main offer. That's before you've even sold the main offer, you're offering them an opportunity to get the deluxe version. Then the second thing is after the main offer, is there anything else that you can add to the main offer that makes the main offer more attractive? So again, the two key questions are, what can I add before the main offer that is maybe a deluxe version of the main offer? And then the second question is, what can I add after the main offer that makes the main offer more attractive? So these are basically upsells in terms of pre-transaction and post-transaction upsells that are intended to add more value to the customer. It's a very, very important point. You have to be able to look at it this way, otherwise your customer is going to lose trust in you and think you're just trying to stuff the transaction size to make it as big as possible to milk as much money out of the customer as possible. That's not what you want. What you're looking for is genuinely identifying opportunities to add value before and after the main transaction that the customer would appreciate. Very, very important. So then the next question I have for you is, we've been talking a little bit about the sales process, but let me ask you, if you make an offer to someone and they say no, do you have a subsequent offer you can provide that is maybe a little bit at a lower cost, or is a smaller offering that helps them get further down the road than where they are versus not buying anything at all, but is more attractive to them based on the reason for which they didn't go for the upsell opportunity? Maybe it was because it was too complex or too much time or too much money. You found a simpler way of offering something. Maybe it wasn't on continuity, it was a one-time purchase. These are different scenarios by which you can think about having an upsell. Really what it is the downsell. They didn't take your first opportunity, now you're offering a second opportunity at a lower price typically. So that's the question for you at this stage. So now I want you to think about, in terms of an action step for you to move forward, is I want you to realize that the best time to ask a customer to purchase is when they are already emotionally invested in making the primary purchase. That's very, very important, because you see, you spend a lot of time, money, and energy to go through a process to get somebody to be willing to take out their wallet to pay for something. And that's at the moment when you want to identify something very complementary that is very synergistic with what you just finished talking to them about. Now you have to make sure of a couple things. Number one, you have to make sure that the main offer that you are selling stands alone and adds a lot of value just on its own. Because if you are selling something which doesn't stand alone and all these things, you're adding this and this and this, it's kind of like the syndrome of, buying everything at the car dealership where the steering wheel costs extra. You don't want that, okay? We're talking about complementary offerings where every offering stands alone. And it's intended to enhance the experience of the primary offering. The other key thing is only, please, only make relevant offers to your customer that enhances the customer's experience. Otherwise, you're going to build a bad reputation, and quickly. And that's really what I got for you in this video. This video is all about looking at your transaction size. So you might want to take a step back and take a look at what is your average transaction size per customer. Take a look at the mix of what it is that you offer to them today. Take a look at what are some things that you can add to the transaction that adds more value pre and post main transaction, as well as looking at cross-selling and upselling and downsales if the upsells don't go through, to see if there are ways in which you can increase that transaction for each of your customers. But make sure you do it with integrity and you do it in a way that enhances the overall customer experience. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video in this series.